we want to go to lunch at 1 o'clock, but at 1 o'clock, we're just getting started for a witness, we're probably not going to do that. So when it makes sense to stop the action, we'll give you a break. But if you decide, I'll get to you in just a minute. If you decide you want to work through lunch and then you decide, all right, we didn't think we were going to work through lunch this far, we got to get a break in here somewhere. So we're going to let you determine those things.
So I have a 7-month-old, so I have to pump.
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. So let me just do this, put you on the spot. So do you think you want, we're looking at probably 2 witnesses, it sounds like. All right. Which should be quick. I don't know, because I don't know, I haven't heard the witnesses yet. Do you want a lunch, or do we just need to give you a break? Do you want to leave for lunch? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's figure a lunch.
Animals that live close.
1 o'clock.
Sounds good.
Does 1 o'clock lunch break? All right, and we'll see where we're at. Like I said, it might be 12:45 because we stopped with a witness. It might be 1:15. We'll shoot for 1 o'clock. Okay. All right. All right. So we're back on the record, gentlemen. Are we ready for opening statement?
We'll get you a private room 2 minutes.
We've got all kinds of space here.
Just gonna try to say paste it.
Yeah. That's why I made that way.
Morning. So, like Judge just said, none of this is that something we have said. But what is going to be evidence is what you're going to hear from our smart gatehouse and our officer. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about what that evidence is. Now, not only Judge said words, but the witnesses inflection, the way they're speaking. Now she'll be right there, so you'll see her right there. She'll talk right to you, and you'll see the effects on her. Okay, and that's evidence. You can consider it. Now, what you'll hear from her is that she was working at Avis in the Department of Airport. This was February 25th, 2024. While working there, that airport is in. While hearing them, you'll hear that she was getting off work. She walked to the parking lot where the employees park, and she was confronted by the. Now, she'll tell you how that interaction went. She'll say that the defendant came to her car, that they had verbal disagreement, physical. The defendant attempted to grab her, pull her away to his vehicle, and the defendant slapped some vehicles. Now, at that point, she got into her car and drove over. Now, as she's trying to leave, the defendant, and you'll see a video from a security camera that shows these 2 cars. One driven by Marquita Thompson, one by the defendant. Now, the defendant's car is going to attempt to block him, keep it moving. But as you'll see 1 car drive off and the defendant's car fall. Now, you'll also see some pictures. So you see a picture of where Marquita is. And she'll describe it. Now, I don't need to prove to you. I know we went through this reasonable doubt. All of the burdens on the people, which is the claim to speak first and once. Now, my burden is to prove that there was a prior domestic relationship. Marquita, the witness, will testify that they've been dating for 6 months. And that, so that's one. I always think of it as a check. So that first one, dating relationship. The next that there was some kind of violence. Now, as I've already told you, you're going to hear her testify that there was a slap to her mouth or a hit over. And that violence, she didn't consent to it. She didn't want me. That would be called a bad. Or assault matter, which the judge. But. So to prove that. There's domestic relationship. There was assault and or assault. So thank you, I'm gonna come back up here. I think you find the defendant.
Mr. Stark.
So, I was born in '90. So I grew up in the '90s, early 2000s. In the mid-'90s, I had this friend named Des. And, one day he was telling me, he said, hey, man, I got all these tapes from, songs from all these popular, artists of the '90s at the time. All their CDs. I got all their CDs. I was like, oh, really? I was like, I really listened to them. We're over the phone talking. He's like, okay, yeah, I got you. He started playing one more. So Dr. Dre, I said, oh, why do you do that, Dr. Dre? Started playing Tupac. Why do you do that, Tupac? Started playing other artists. You got all these CDs. You're right. The hero song. And then the next day, I went to his neighbor's house. Named Curtis. I'm telling Curtis, yeah, man, Desmond has all these CDs from these great artists, man. Like, and Curtis said, man, he's lying. What he did was he recorded songs over the radio, the tour radio. He played it. He's not telling the truth. That parallels this situation. For someone to say something, they may sound, hey, there may even be something that seems to corroborate what is similar to what they're saying. By playing the songs over the phone, oh yeah, I hear the song, that must mean I have the CD. You told me that CD, you're playing the song for the CD. That's not the case. I believe that's not the case in this. You're going to hear testimony. Saying that word testimony, evidence. You're going to hear it. And I believe there are doubts. And because there are doubts here, I believe you will come back, should come back with a verdict, not guilty. Now, one thing the prosecutor talked about, we didn't mention much about there are various standards, okay, to a criminal trial, okay? Law, term of conviction, one standard, that's beyond a reasonable doubt, right? That standard, out of all the legal standards, in both civil cases and criminal cases, is the highest standard, right? For example, police wanted to make an arrest, it needs probable cause. Probable cause is the standard, that's just the local standard, which is simply enough. You have enough information, arrest is a very low standard. In civil cases, someone gets into a car accident in order to prove their case in civil court, car accident, they gotta have a preponderance of the evidence, right? That's a step up from probable cause, that's just simply more likely than not. Okay, then in more serious situations, if say for instance a parent was being negligent of children or not taking care of children the right way, the state come in and try to take the kids away. That standard in that case, what the state is trying to take the kids away, is clear and convincing, which is a really high standard. But guess what? Beyond a reasonable doubt is higher than that. Because we want to make sure that it's beyond a reasonable doubt that this person that's charged with whatever crime actually did it beyond a reasonable doubt. Well done. So keep that in mind throughout the case, especially when you're deliberating. I want you to listen closely, not only to the prosecutor's questions and the answers that are given, but also to my questions and answers that are given. And I believe that afterwards you'll have doubt, just like I had doubt back in the '90s that yeah, this guy didn't have. These are seeds. I believe you will have that doubt. Have that doubt after that. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Ready?
Yes, Judge.
Who's first?
Under first, Miss Marquis Thompson.
All right. Thanks, Gwen. Ms. Thompson, all the way up front, please. All the way up here. Watch your step on my ramp right here. Would you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth today?
Yes.
Have a seat right there. When you're ready, counsel.
Yeah. Just sure. State line.
I'm sorry?
Lines.
No.
If you see the salary name correct.
Marcia Thompson, and they are treated as.
Thank you. Now, do you know Mr. Arnold Mitchell?
Yes,
And how do you know that?
we say,
For about how long?
I would say also.
Okay. So it's fair to say if you were to see that individual again, you'd be able to identify them.
Yes,
Now, if you could please point to them, identify them with some piece of clothing here.
hands on the registry.
Noted for the record.
Now, where do you work?
Oregon and Sounding.
And were you working there on the night of February 25th, 2024?
Yes,
Now, why don't you tell the jury? No, I'm sorry. Is that rental car place in the Metro Detroit Airport? And is that in?
yes,
Okay. Now, why don't you tell the jury what happened?
I was staying off of work, because I'm busy. And I was walking to the employee park, and that's where my car was located. And when I was walking to my car, I noticed arms car directly behind my vehicle.
Arnold. And no, sorry, we're gonna back up.
But
Arnold, is that the defendant?
yes,
Who you already done?
yes,
Okay. Now, you know his car. You can identify his car if you've seen it.
yes.
And what kind of car?
It is a Chevrolet Malibu,
What is that?
a Chevrolet Malibu.
And where did you see
It is
it? Okay. Now, walk us through how you got to the car.
so he was asking me my room. So I was walking. Where the car was at, to that is actually the S in the T road. That's where we come down, just going off to the Henry parking lot. And it's right by where you come into the employee parking lot, and my car was in the second grade.
Now, is that employee parking lot separated to the home?
Yes. It's actually separated by a fence. I'm not managed things.
Oh, and you said you saw the defendant's car. What happened after you saw it?
After I saw him, he was sleeping. And he was trying to get me.
Now, were you expecting the defendant to show up? I know you were dating.
No,
So did he call you that day?
yes.
Did he?
Several times, and I was like, I don't know his number, and he called from other numbers as well, and I was blocking every number that he called from.
Oh. Now, how did you know it was him? He was calling from what?
Because when I asked for his first,
Now, in any of those phone calls, did he say he coming to work or picking you up at night? So were you surprised to see him there?
I think he made options.
Objection, speculation.
Response?
That's I do. Now, were you expecting this?
No,
So what happened when you saw him?
when I see him, I was there, and he basically was trying to speak these girls into his car.
And how was he doing that?
He was trying to grab me, and that's when The altercation came along when he hit me in my mouth,
And you said he hit you, where?
right here in my leg.
Now, for the record, you're gesturing to the upright of your leg.
Correct.
Now, how did that happen?
He was stressed for some reasons. He almost know I was in his level. That I was him, and he was not taking that final as an answer.
What did he say to you?
He was hoping that he was going to and take me to college, where some and some.
So, what happens after, so you're saying after you said that one?
So whenever he hit me, I felt this thing in my mouth. I didn't
And I'm sorry, what did you feel?
the same like shaking, my leg was shaking. I didn't know that it was swimming at that moment. But when I finally got free enough to get back into my vehicle to the car, that's when I felt sorry.
So you took off in your vehicle, where did you go?
Well, at that particular time, I was driving from 94
So-
and he was driving behind.
I'm sorry, so. You're in the airport, sorry, the
Yes.
employee park,
Yes.
what happened after you got to your?
So then, I pulled off and he was telling me close behind me, like he was trying to hit me. But he was driving really, really close to me, like he was trying to hit
What was that?
me.
When was that, is that as you're getting out of it?
No, this is when I'm pulling off out of the ace.
Okay, what else did he?
He was on my behind and he was struggling me once a night.
And then what happened?
So I was able to get away from him. And I was riding up and down the streets. I called my children's father that as I had seen that accident was also young in those moments. And when I called him, he had told me that he was following me, but I was trying to get away from him. And he told me that he'd meet me at my house.
And who was that again?
So my children's father.
So did you go straight to your house?
No, I did not go. I just go around to be sometimes to be there.
And was the defendant's vehicle trailing that turn?
It showed he was following me for a while, but then he. But I was not sure if he was on his way, like doing the detour and he had trying to pull up. So I didn't want to take the chances. Went to my house without someone. So
And then did you contact the police at any time?
then when I finally got home, I guys, police, hotline number, not the 911. Non-emergency number. And we had, I didn't know how to go about it. So basically, I contacted everyone I could, about that. And they told me that I had supposed to the info, police department. And filed a claim because it was out of the jurisdiction where it's.
And so did you follow up with the airport?
Yes,
What did you do then?
I leave that in the next morning.
And did you make contact with the officer?
Yes, I went down to the airport police and I spoke with the officer. He took pictures to the report.
Now. Did you take? Now, I'd like to approach this one, what's been marked people's proposed exhibits 1 through 4. Oh, shit. Oh. Your Honor, may I approach?
Sure.
Now, can you look at people's exhibits 1 through 4? Tell us what these are. You can read them.
This picture of me.
And I'm sorry, so they're marked on the back. So why don't you start with number 4 and tell us what that piece of paper is?
This is visually in with us.
And did you take that picture? When did you take that?
I simply visually the same night. And the reason why I'm the last because I feel like I didn't watch them.
And is that a fair and accurate representation of what your face looked like that night?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's move to the next picture. Can you check what the back of that picture is?
Me.
Okay. And what is that?
This is the same picture. Yes.
Okay, and you recommend that picture. And is that a fair, and what is,
This is the same night. And
about how long after, if you can recall, when that picture was taken from the instant?
this is learning of this is the first use.
And I'm sorry, so number 4, taken 30 minutes later,
Yes.
and number 3 was taken when?
Right.
Okay. And is that fair and accurate representation of what your face looked like that?
Yes.
Okay, let's move to number 2. Is that number 2?
Yes.
Okay, and what's that?
This is the visual of
Is that a fair and accurate representation of what your lip looked like that night?
yes.
And number 1. And what is that?
This
A different angle? Is that a fair and accurate representation of what that angle of your lip looked like on that night?
yes.
And all 4 of those pictures you took that.
Yes.
At this time, Your Honor, I'm going to move for admission of people with exhibits 1 through 4.
I would check. Man, that's evidence. In terms of, what we need to know is, sure, that, taking of the states, that, there are ways to do that. Especially if it's taken on cell phone. In terms of time stamp first. Any times to show exactly when, the photo is taken, as far as, taking it any day, any time, potentially. So, time step feature, that's the best certified way. It's true, fact, taking.
Response from the people?
This witness is claiming that is the picture that she took on date and time of question. As the best evidence, that is the copy, the copy is good enough unless there's a genuine dispute to genuineness, which I don't, is there a genuine dispute to the genuineness of when that picture was taken?
That's the problem.
Your Honor, I think she cleared up by testifying that this is what it says it was when it was taken, so I think it survives as evidence.
Well, I think the best evidence rule requires there to be some other evidence that might be better than this, and right now, what I'm hearing is we don't know if there's any other evidence or not.
And I don't know, I mean,
Anything else, Mr. Starr?
Understand feature on very important, obviously, taking out another not just. I'm here to testify that. Based on the review that this was taken, this day and not.
Your Honor, I think that individual's on the witness stand is the person who was testifying, that is the picture that she took of that day. I mean, no one else took this picture, correct? So Your Honor, I don't know what, this is the best one. It's from her.
Objection is overruled. Move on.
So, are the exhibits admitted?
Yes,
I'd like to publish at the end, if that's okay, Judge.
that's fine.
Now, we're gonna walk through these a little more closely. Cause I know you told us what they are, what they seem to be. But now, just so the jury knows, number 1. What is number 1?
That is the picture of
And what do you see?
See,
And where is that bruise? Is that normally what your lip looks like? Now, let's go to number 2. What is that? Okay, is that at a different angle than we saw in number 1? Okay, and what is that showing? Okay, and how did you get that bruise? Now, number 3, how is number 3 different from number 2?
It's just. It's just.
Okay, so number 2 is a close, or 3 is a close-up of 2. Okay. And then number 1, you said you're in your work, is that correct? Now, and you said you took that 30 minutes after? And what do you see there? And I'm gonna take that from. Give me just 1 second, Judge.
Yep.
Your Honor, I have no further questions. I'm gonna just move to publish these to the jury. So here, I'm publishing to the jury exhibit 1 and 4. Take 1 back to court, move it along, pass it down, make sure. And those will go back to the jury room with them, is that correct?
They will. Mr. Starr, your witness. Yeah, fine.
All right, good morning, it's Tom, right?
Yes.
Did you state a different last name? No, okay. Good morning, Ms. Thompson. My name is Attorney Trovia Starr. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And, you know, I understand the answer to the question, just say so. If you don't understand the question, say so. If you're confused about the question, just say so. If you don't remember or whatnot, you know, just say so. Okay, so that's the name of the game. Just say so. All right, so are you still an employee in Ames? Okay. And that night, of course, you said you were an employee coming off of work, correct? Okay, and that you were assaulted that night.
Yes.
And this happened at Avis for the parking lot,
Yes,
airport. Okay. All right, did this assault, did it occur as soon as you got to the parking lot?
yes,
Okay, did Miss, how did Mr. Arnold approach?
he had me jump on the station, but he got out of the car, he approached,
Did he run towards you? Did he walk towards you?
yes,
Okay. I think you said he, well, when he walked towards you, said,
he was saying that I was saying, reading.
okay. And that he grabbed you, correct? Was he successful in grabbing you? He couldn't, couldn't be let free. So when he grabbed you, you were under his control, you couldn't get free.
And
So was it a grab in a punch? So how did you get free?
because I was able to move on my own, and he hit me to run away. So he looked at me, and that's when he just like stopped, and then I was able to see. And I was the point when I just put in my vehicle, and I was.
Got it. Do you recall told the police that strike that? So this didn't occur by your car.
Yes,
It did occur by your
yes,
did he try to prevent you from getting, well, in terms, prevent you from getting in the car?
no, I mean, and that's really got in the vehicle, and
Okay. So was this did this occur like in front of your car, on the side of your car,
so
rear of your car?
my car was parked in the parking spot. He was behind, and this is my vehicle, he was behind like this. And when he got out of the car, he was on my truck side of my car,
Driver's side of your car.
yes,
Okay, so if this was your car, was the driver's side, okay? Okay, he's, tell me, where is he exactly on the driver's side, like right by the door?
not right by the end. By the end of the day,
Okay, so the end, not the front.
it's like almost like the end right here. This one vehicle,
Right.
it's in the park, and
Okay, so driver's side door, driver's side passenger door,
it probably like this.
driver's side passenger. You're saying at that point, that's when he grabbed you, punched you, right?
Yes.
Remember which hand? Was there anybody else out there?
Not somebody.
Or does everyone get off at this time?
No.
Does everyone have shifts?
Yes. Usually that's when that's likely to have a lot of people around. It's not that busy at this time.
Okay. All right, so grab, punch, he would have, well, you said he let go, is that right?
Yes.
Let go, you open your car, and you leave, correct? Okay. And also, too, correct me if I'm wrong, you said at some point, you said something, Mr. Arnold said something about how,
Yes.
when was that?
He's in that he's up in his middle of his middle, and he said that basically his no work from work, and he said his own words. Waiting, he's taking out.
Okay, so was that the answer to the question I asked in terms of what he was saying to you, like initially, or like, get my question?
No,
Okay, so you say you approached the parking lot. I believe I asked if he was saying anything to you. I believe you said that, correct me if I'm wrong. He said, come get your call, or something to that,
Yes.
correct? So is it at that time when he started talking about how and the rules and all that stuff?
yes. He, and not verbatim words, but it's only words sexual is, and he's gonna take me to,
So that was before the assault, correct?
that's right before.
Okay. This right here from the time you get to your car, to the time he's saying all this, to the alleged assault, you get free, you get it in your car. How long did that take?
I can go with,
Were you able to start your car? Of course, you got your phone
I did,
on. Can you bleed?
yeah.
Or do you know? Now, all these things that you testified to, you informed the police of this, correct?
Yes,
Uh, Probably did Warren Heights Police Department, correct?
we were when I was take my before.
Or did you take it for? So just the police in this case, right? The police, well, the officer that may be here you told him or her.
The airport was,
The airport police. So everything you testified to, just to clear up, told the airport police, correct? Oh, okay. They get nothing from. I had nothing from it.
Redirect?
And redirect, Judge.
All right, ma'am, you can step down. Watch your step on that ramp. Oh, questions? Thank you, Joe. Any questions for this lady? Okay, just, yep, yeah, show it to your attorney.
Okay.
Go ahead, take your time. Thank you. Another one, Mr. Chudensky? Yeah. Joe, one more. Come on up, fellas, we'll talk about them all.
Well.
All right, folks, we've talked about the questions. We actually had one that was a duplicate. In no particular order, I'm going to ask the questions of Ms. Thompson. Ms. Thompson, at the time of the incident or prior to the incident, what was the status of your relationship with Mr. Mitchell?
I don't know.
Okay, so as far as you were concerned, the relationship was over prior to you seeing him at work. What did you use to take the photos that we've admitted in evidence? What device? Okay, and are those pictures still on the phone? Thank you. And why did you not call the police right away?
It helped me in this situation.
Thank you. All right, gentlemen, any follow-up questions for Ms. Thompson? For the people first.
I know you said you don't remember how long it took from, start to the end of, well, you get in the car, turn away car. How long would you say, it started, how long would you say it took from you seeing him and then you stated that he followed you to, so how long was all that?
I'm really.
Okay.
Any follow-up? All right, ma'am, you can step down now. Well, any follow-up questions? Okay, now you can step down. Watch your step on my ramp, please.
And I guess that the witness be excused from her subpoena.
Sure, you can take off. Yeah. You're
Okay.
feel free to stick around, but you are released.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Watch your step.
Just one quick question. So on the pictures that she said she has on her phone, so they are timestamped and valid, correct?
We don't know that.
Why I'm asking? We don't need it.
We don't, and it doesn't matter because we're not going to reopen the proofs for the pictures. I'll explain that further later. Now you can leave. Who's your next witness?
The people are gonna call from upstairs, we should stand.
Did you catch that name?
No,
Joe, what was the officer's name? Bush. Thank you. Officer Bush, come on up. Watch your step on my ramp. Now you can raise your hand. Swear from tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I do. Settle in.
yes.
Come on up, counsel. When you're ready. Mr. Bush has been, or Officer Bush has been sworn in.
Okay, so good morning, everybody. We're in already in Boston. I see you like this.
I don't know why I don't like all the hate. I just got to put it on the record. I don't like all the hate.
It's just.
Go ahead.
All right, officer. So I'm talking about the again, right? So what is your name?
Brian Bush,
And what do you do for work?
big stuff.
How long have you been?
For the airport, 7 years.
And what do you say? Where you?
You have a lot of feedback. I'm sorry.
What would you say,
Yeah.
what is,
Yeah, just back off the mic. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm sorry.
what would you say, what are your duties?
Patrol, advanced police laws, customer service.
As a part of your duties, do you normally investigate criminal complaints?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How about, do you normally wear like,
I'm sorry.
do you normally wear a body cam?
Yes, sir.
Was your body cam on for a shift? Before your shift's done?
Yes.
And how do you do that? How do you turn on your body?
Click the button. Click it twice.
Was your body cam working on February 26th, 2024?
Yes,
Did you test it that day?
I did.
Now, are you familiar with the current case with Marquita Thompson?
I am.
Do you recall when you did that? On February 26th, 2024?
I did. It's walking. Yeah, doing the six.
What else did you do that day?
I conducted a follow-up investigation of the 80s one of our the person make a bill.
Can you tell us more about what happened?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell us more about what happened that day?
So after I took the initial report, I went to Ace to see if I could, they had camera footage of the incident that took place at the later saw.
Okay, and can you tell us what happened with this camera incident?
So spoke to a manager, I think his name is Ron something, and we were able to find video footage, I believe it was camera 15. And what I observed with the body camera, observed the complaining witness, Mrs. Thompson. She was walking from the AB's office over to the, I believe that's the employee parking lot. And that's on the northeast corner of the AB's lot. She was in camera view and she was traveling westbound. Seconds later, I seen headlights. And then what appeared was a gold Chevy color. I believe on my report, I said it was traveling southbound, but it was actually traveling northbound toward the East Goddard Service Drive, going to the north exit lot. And as it was traveling northbound, it stopped the burning truck. It looked as if it blocked her path of accident, so she maneuvered around. She was able to exit northbound out the lot, going to eastbound Goddard toward Middlebelt, followed behind, then followed behind, and that gold whatever.
Okay, so did she say that your body cam captured the surveillance camera? Or,
I was working from the body camera, yes.
okay, so I'm going to show you a still of proposal number 5. Yeah, it's. Your Honor, I think council and I have just agreed to a stipulation for the admission of people's proposed fine. May we just show. Yes, it'll be people's admitted fine. Well, would you admit people's admitted fine?
Yeah, with a stipulation, sure. We're gonna do that on the screen though? Okay.
So go ahead. All right. Officer, do you recognize this?
I do.
Lady foundation. Officer, what is this government area?
That is the office,
Now, would you say this is a clear and accurate representation of the surveillance camera recording?
you have a lot of people, it's hard.
Oh, sorry, I'm all out for a second, forgive me. Alright, so would you say this is a clear and accurate representation of the video you recorded on February 26th, 2024.
Yes,
Okay. I move to admissions proposal number.
Admitted.
Motion. All right, so what did we see there?
that's my body camera facing me.
Now, we talked a little bit about the cars earlier. Can you describe what the cars were doing? What? Sorry, Joe. All right, I'm going to ask the court to play the video footage.
You have to have it like, yeah.
Pause. Mr. Levante?
Can he explain what we're seeing? See a person walking.
It's, at some point, I think we're gonna get to that.
You can have. Now, let's go over that again. So, what did you see there?
That was the image of the plane walking westbound to the Avis. Their employee park, stereo.
Can we play the rest of the video again?
The lights on.
Sorry, for the record, we're stopping at a minute 40. Yeah, continue with the video.
That is, gold of a Chevy that's now traveling northbound. Now, in appearance, you see the shortwave planes. She's trying to exit for brief period. She's blocked. Then you can see her maneuver around. Has to go Chevy, and now she exit north. I'm sorry, north side of the parking lot. Once found her. And see the gold. Chevy follow.
Now, are there any other cameras that you reviewed that day?
It was.
Are there any other cameras that you saw?
There were other cameras, but this felony footage that we were able to capture.
So is there no other camera that captured the incident?
This is the only one.
And so, is that why we're here to see the full incident?
Absolutely.
What was happening?
Objection, speculation.
One second, Judge.
Yeah.
Here we go. Why do you think that there wasn't any cameras capturing the incident?
Check respectfully.
Do you know why there wasn't any cameras?
I have no idea.
Lawrence.
I'm sorry. Copy.
Yes.
Well, yes, he asked a question.
What's the question?
Looks like he wants to say something, but I'm saying yes.
It's Q&A.
So let's restate it again. So why do you think, oh, excuse me. Why do you,
It's recently some.
We don't go backwards.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's all right, go ahead.
Now. You said you didn't know why they were here, or you didn't know why they were.
I did, but I was trying to understand what he was asking. When I was there, Mr. Braun stated that there was no cameras.
It's hearsay. So what we're getting at is, to your personal knowledge, what, there were no other cameras that captured the incident?
There was no cameras, but this is the only one that actually put us at that.
Okay, so
I'm sorry to hear if you received.
A little louder.
There were other cameras, but the system was new. So this is the only one that they had that caught the incident.
okay, so nothing else caught the
It's
incident?
nothing else.
Oh, but they did have other cameras.
They did.
Okay. Now, I want to get back to the report. When you met with Mrs. Marquita Thompson and you said you took pictures,
I did.
and what kind of pictures? Did
It
you
was of her, I believe top lip with scratches, but it was from, she said it happened the day before, so that would have been the 25th,
and was that the day of the incident?
the day after this.
What, I'm sorry. Not when you collected the pictures, when the pictures.
Sorry.
When did you take your report?
Day after,
Okay, yes,
that was 26th, I'm sorry.
correct. No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Where did you collect those pictures?
At the police department, careful grounds.
Okay, and what device were they on?
It was on the body camera.
No, I'm sorry. That's on me, correct. So you had your body camera, after the picture. What device was that picture on?
That device was on the cell phone.
Okay,
Yes, I'm
the
sorry.
picture. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Now, I'm gonna approach with what's already been admitted as people's proposed four.
People's four.
Yeah, people's four. Sorry, Judge. Sure. What is that?
That's a picture of the fan.
Defendant?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, is this the picture that you captured on that?
Yes,
Okay, and this is the picture that was on the witness itself, is that correct?
that's correct.
Okay. Now. No, we just saw this. We didn't hear any audio. Is that, was there any audio on that, not on your body cam, but on the surveillance?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, I don't have further questions.
Your witness, Mr. Starr.
Is it officer, detective, officer? All right. Officer Bush, correct? All right, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Attorney Troll, and I ask you a few questions. Well, I'll ask you some questions. If you don't know the answer to the question, say so. If you don't recall the answer, just say so. If you don't understand the question, just say so, okay? Okay, so first, finish off with those photos. You're saying that the alleged victim in this case showed you some photos the day after the alleged incident, correct?
The next day.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your personal knowledge, you don't know exactly when those photos were taken, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Now you talked about the video and described a situation where one car was blocking the other car, correct?
That's correct.
Block, can you go,
Sorry.
car is blocked, cannot go.
I'm not understanding the car line.
If would you say that in this situation, a car was blocked?
It's blocking impede, I'm sorry.
Okay, and in that situation, where a car is blocked, it wouldn't make me go forward if it's blocked in the forward manner, correct?
That's correct.
But in this case, you saw the car move forward, correct? The car that was blocked, supposedly.
You also see him on the around as well.
So was it blocked?
I'm not trying to argue. You asked me a question, I just explained it to you, so to answer your question,
I was right.
let's see. Block repeat, you think it will move around, but I'm not here to represent.
Do you know if the other car was just simply that the car that was supposed to block or not?
Sorry.
The car that wasn't supposed to block.
No idea what we saw.
Okay,
Let's refer to them as the Malibu and the Trailblazer.
fair. Trailblazer blocked, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You don't know Malibu was simply trying to let the Trailblazer go by. Correct?
That's what
And the Trailblazer did in fact go by the Malibu, okay?
went around. Correct.
Went around. Went by. Went, okay. You will also too agree with me that the Trailblazer left first, left the parking lot first, correct?
That's correct.
And that the Malibu exited behind the Trailblazer. And after that, you don't necessarily know if the Malibu followed Trailblazer, correct?
Well, on the camera footage, you can see follow outline. See. Perfect.
Yeah. Follow in terms of trail.
That's correct.
We don't necessarily know that, right? Okay. Now, also too, from the video, you saw other cars outside of the Trailblazer Malibu moving, correct?
One other car.
At least at least one other car outside those two cars moving,
That's
correct?
correct.
Maybe, possibly even more, if there was a different carrier.
I can only go off this camera.
True, that is fair. All right. And that car, the other car was moving, that was like a car or self-driving. Did you know?
Did we talk about if it's a gold Chevy or a Trailblazer?
Yeah, the other, as I said, the other car that was moving.
Not the Trailblazer, not the gold Chevy, but the third car that was out there moving. Do you know what kind of car that was?
Was it stuff? If you know.
I'm trying to answer you and so he's doing it.
I got you.
So you, in regards to which car we're talking about?
The third car, could you identify it?
Third car, which is the first car. According to the camera, it's moving first.
Not the Chevy, not the Trailblazer
Some kind of black
car. It's a black car. Okay.
Just to that point, you don't know if it was it a self-driving car?
I've never seen a self-driving car before, so it's fucking that. I never seen you start driving.
Gotta show you around some. Okay, so a report was made here, correct?
That's sort of,
And, the alleged victim was the one that made that report to you, correct?
correct.
Correct. Okay. Your recollection, there was never any mention about, a rape, correct, in this,
I'm sorry.
a rape?
No, sir.
Never any mention about going to Howell, correct?
Going to,
Howell, City Howell?
Howell, Michigan.
Yeah, Howell, sir. Never mention about the woods or anything like that, correct? Going to the woods.
correct.
Okay. What about this? Was there any mention about being followed on the highway, right?
There was a mention about her court stated to her, defendant stated to her, quit playing, something to that effect, quit playing, follow me home.
Okay. But do you, that's only following that you know, correct?
Yes,
Okay. Was there any, from viewing the video, did anyone come back inside the store or come back back towards the store? At any point during the altercation, the alleged altercation?
you mean in a vehicle on foot?
On foot, you're not, okay, I got you, on foot. Did you see, here, I strike it. Did you see either the defendant or the alleged victim walk back towards the store?
Not a pink fish.
Do you know if any 911 calls were made immediately after the incident?
No, sir, I don't know.
Are you saying you don't know, or are you saying no, none were made?
It'd have been amazing. It wasn't, if it was made, we would respond because it was here. Now, if you're talking about off the airport property, I can't say yes or no.
All right, so how about with the air?
No, sir.
Did anyone else concerning your part of the airport, did anyone else come in to state, hey, we saw this or saw that concerning this incident?
I wouldn't know because that happened the day after, that was the day later. So that happened on the 25th. She came in on the 26th. I don't know if I was working.
Would it be normal if someone, would it be normal for a colleague to relay that information to you if someone else did not?
Yeah, they got 911. Or they would come in.
Okay,
Once again, I'm speculating some of these.
I got you. Did the alleged victim describe the severity of the punch? Like in terms of force? Do you recall?
I can't recall.
Redirect?
Oh. So, officer, when you made a report, did you notice anything on the victim's face?
Yes.
What did you notice?
Or top lip.
Do you recall what side?
I couldn't remember besides. Wow.
Okay, but was it, what you saw, when she came in person, you saw the
Yes, I did.
and then you saw the picture, correct? Do you know if that picture and the location you saw the person matched where the injury was?
Yes.
Okay. Right, I know.
Follow.
Sure.
You know, if there was any other swelling on the face, on the victim's face, outside of the where the
It was left.
Just,
That's what I've seen,
just the look, right?
that I can remember right now today. A year ago.
And, I know I asked about that, oh, did she describe the force of the punching? What was the answer for that?
He struck her with a close fist, is what she told me. She just made her hard up because it was said she was struck. He grabbed her collar and struck her with a close fist.
Did she say she lost consciousness?
Oh, she did not.
She didn't say?
I didn't put in the report and she said that's when she freed herself to get away. That's what she told me.
Oh, she can still, can we release him too? Oh, questions for the officer? Thank you, Joe. Questions for Officer Bush?
Office?
Yeah, we can do that. But do you have any questions for the officer?
Watch the video.
Okay, let's play the video.
Do we need to write our questions down?
Yeah, if you have questions, write them down. Just scribble it on one of those pages, rip it out. Don't scribble too bad though.
No.
Is the insertion on the end of this whole evidence or just the video?
Just what you've seen.
2. Oh.
Mr. Sharp, I have to call you out. You're a man after my own heart. You're saving paper.
What did you say?
Saving trees.
He's frugal like me. All right. Officer Bush, 2 questions for you. Are there attendants at each gate? If you know. The employee parking lot.
There are attendants upon entry, not upon that exit.
Thank you. And is there body cam footage of Ms. Thompson's face or just pictures of pictures? In other words, did your camera capture her face the day you talked to her?
It should have it on there. I didn't review that.
Okay.
It should have it on there, because anytime we take a report, I have to have the camera. It should.
Okay. All right. Any follow-up questions? All right. You can get back to your duties. Thank you very much. Be safe. Watch your step on my ramp. I'm sorry? Your silence was your answer. Thank you, officer.
Not a problem.
Where were you at before the airport?
Detroit.
Long time. How long?
Retired.
Retired.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're good on the stand. I like that. It wasn't your first rodeo. When you took your break, the attorneys and I were talking about some of the officers who have been on the force for years but have never sat in that chair. Officer Bush has sat in that chair before. Gentlemen, any other witnesses?
We're all set.
Oh, wait, this is.
Okay. All right, so let's talk timing. I can send you the lunch now. Then we could hash out all the final instructions and everything. So when you come back, we're ready to give you final instructions, closing statements, all of that stuff. Or we can take what's probably a short break now, give you some instructions, some closing arguments, that kind of stuff, and then send you to lunch. Or your call.
Maybe call it short right now.
Flexible both ways. All right. You're okay, Mom? Okay, so let's do this. Let's give them a break. We'll go over final instructions and then we'll go right into closings. All right? Okay. Was there water in the fridge, by the way?
It's very loud.
All right.
There's only 2 left.
All right. Is there any in the closet? All right. We'll get some more in the fridge. Yep, go ahead and take them out.
All right, so Jared. And I'm assuming we're still not to discuss.
Correct.
I'll get some waters.
All right. Sit. You guys want a break before we start this?
Yes.
House.
Waiting for the door to close?
Hey, normal.
Yeah, we can do that. Just remind me when we get back on.
Also for the break.
Well, you want to make it? Let's do it now.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion with respect to verdict, leaving the prosecution as the personal standing is a human. The video that's not shown, that fine, maybe this is what you saw, and it's second to that no people have shown that it saw occur. That's it.
People in the license was favorable. We heard from 2 witnesses, one being Oakley and Thompson, who stated that they were in a dating relationship for 6 months, one of the elements we have to prove, and that whilst exiting into her car, she was hit in the face by the defendant. We presented evidence of the bump on her lip or spree on her lip, showed some kind of contact, in the light most favorable, she's a credible witness, and we've proven both those elements.
Mr. Starr, anything else? Motion denied. All right, let's take a break, then we'll talk about final instructions. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all good?
And Fred said it's because we have to turn the TVs on.
How do you do that?
I guess there's clickers over here.
Oh,
Do that.
I didn't either. We'll have to try that.
They all came out.
I did too. Well, that makes sense. I guess there's a situation where you might not want those on.
I don't know, but there should never be. I mean, they would be able to see it here.
True.
Only really like.
So before we until waiting for break.
Okay, yeah, they can work back.
Okay, so now you know where the switches are.
That.
All right, guys, if you go to final instructions.
It's on tap.
Yes. You can't even appreciate this. In the old days, I used a trial notebook. And we had three ring binders for all the jury.
Yeah.
So it would take Paula like 30, 40 minutes to do the final instructions, make the copies, punch them, put them in the binder.
That for all 6 jury members.
Yeah. So the tablet is a lot nicer. All right, so you guys got it up? All right, duties of judge and jury. Presumption of innocence, burden of proof, reasonable doubt, defendant not testifying, evidence. Go through those. So far, I think it's all okay as written. I go fast, but feel free to slow me down. Page 3, credibility. I think that's all okay as written. Look at the elements of the crime, see if you're okay with that, the way it's written.
I would ask, I always do this.
Yeah, go ahead.
been, there's testimonies that there was vandalism that took place.
So you want to delete reference to assault?
Yes, I feel like that could confuse the jury.
Hmm.
So I believe we just need to vandalize that.
Mr. Leckie,
I didn't.
take your time if you need.
And only, there's two actors. Rather than punching in the face.
I think that's what the evidence came through.
I'm okay, I just don't know, because it is the standard for the domestic assault, and not heavy assault, and the domestic element. If it is misleading and not for body.
Yeah, I think we can do anything we agree to. Yeah. We're gonna, oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna delete in the elements of the crime.